Hello, my dear friend, I wish you wisdom. In today's video, we will talk about meditation. A few years ago, I had some troubles, and that was the moment in which I decided that I have to do something. I was always interested in the hidden aspects of life. And then one day I was reading a blog on which someone spoke about Ouija boards. And that blog took me to a book that I really don't remember the title of it. I think was something about the law of attraction. And in that book was a story about a man that played with a Ouija board. And he played with that board when he was feeling really down. And he contacted a spirit. And the man asked the spirit something like this: "Look, I'm in a really bad spot with my life. What would you advise me to do to make it better?" And the message that he received was Napoleon Hill. I threw the Law of Attraction book aside and started to search for the books written by this man, which his name is Napoleon Hill. And I found Think and Grow Rich. After I finished reading the book, I remembered that I was in my bathroom from the house in which I lived back then, and I just cried and promised to myself that no matter what will come my way, I will apply what the book brought to me, and I will change my life. In a nutshell, the book introduced me to meditation and the power of mind. So after applying the methods given by that book to the letter, I got a job at a company that I wanted to work for since I was a little girl. Practically, that book and my daily practice changed my life for the better. The English word meditation is derived from Latin, from a verb called meditare, meaning to think, to contemplate. To me, prayer is speaking to God, and meditation is listening to God. It is really important to quiet yourself, because if you don't quiet yourself and you listen to music all day long, you watch television, you listen to people, you are led by them instead of being led by your inner voice. There are many techniques of meditation. The internet is full of them. My method is pretty simple. First, you don't have to sit in a difficult position to meditate. I usually sit in a simple position, that in which those who practice martial arts sit. And I try to empty my mind. If you take really deep breaths, you will notice that it will be a little easier to empty the mind. At first, because I didn't incorporate deep breath exercises in my meditation, when I tried to eliminate the mundane thoughts, I was feeling dizzy and I almost felt like I will suffocate. But with practice, those weird feelings will go away. So I usually sit on the floor every single day and take at least half an hour to quiet myself. This became more and more easy because even if I don't sit on the floor, if I'm washing the dishes or doing things around the house, I try to maintain my mind silent. And you will notice by doing that you release anxiety, fear, stress. So you just have to practically maintain your mind quiet, and you just have to listen, to enter into the state of an observer. When I talk to people about meditation, they find it boring, or they tell me that they just can't sit half an hour to just be silent. And when I took a look back at them and the things that they always complain about, there is no wonder that they are stuck with so many things around them. Meditation is a great way to become spiritual aligned with God and in alignment with what He has in store for you. Meditation is a tool of transformation and understanding the divine flow. So many people, include myself sometimes, when something happens in our lives, we feel punished, put down, but we don't understand that we are in a constant communication with God when we think or speak. What we think, speak, and do today forms our tomorrow. Sometimes we ask for really big things. Maybe you ask for a brand new loved one that has so many qualities, but we are not fully prepared to receive that and to maintain such a relationship with such a person. And to get there, we have to be trained to pass through several situations that makes us stronger and more equipped for such a person. And instead of reflecting, taking the time to speak through prayer with God and to listen to God through meditation of what we have to learn, we just decide to struggle, to blame, to feel bad, to keep ourselves in a bad spot instead of moving forward. And meditation is a key element in moving forward and improving yourself at a rapid rate. So many people pray to God and they ask for this and that, but because they don't develop that spiritual muscle to maintain that thought, and because they don't generate a feeling associated with that desire at any given moment, even after a prayer is done, they don't manifest much. If you want to stop being an average person, living an average life, you must do the opposite of what an average person does. And the first step is to meditate. Have a great day.